Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week, or probably another year we should say, shouldn't we? That's it for 2016, hopefully it's a good 2017 for us. We've had a pretty good year, we'll show a few highlights of our year a bit later on. Last week had a couple of runners, probably Conciello went okay. He just got held up at a crucial start part of his race and worked home good. I think he's just a 2,000 metre horse, waiting to happen. He's he's had 3 starts over that now and all been really competitive. He might even run 2,400, that horse, I don't know. Runners this week, we're probably going to run London Fog. He'll go to town on Saturday in a race that I thought it'll be really his grade. He's going to be top weight, going to claim off him and put Bo Mertens on him, but geez, a couple down in the weights that look like being really nice young progressive horses. Both won last starts by 6 lengths, so they're certainly going to take a fair bit of beating, but Fog's consistent, he'll go well, no doubt. So that'll be on Saturday. Sunday, which is New Year's Day, I've got a couple of horses and very difficult. Make sure you go onto our website to find out what runners we've got, because a couple of these horses are like numbers 35 in the ballot order. So little horse stepping out from a reasonable prep first up called Prince Ziggy. Really like him. He's a really nice progressive 3-year-old. Nice horse. He's follow him because I think he's somewhere down the track he's going to win a nice race. Another filly having her first start for us called Big Cairns. She'll step out, staying filly, first up over 1,400. She'll get back and work home, probably run midfield, something like that. And then we'll step her up to a mile plus. Then we will go to Geelong on Monday. Now, Arelka's in the 1,700 metre maiden. Dean Yendall rode him the other day and said just throw this horse in a mile plus. So we're doing that, 1,700 on his home track. Be interesting to see how he goes. But once again, he's a long way down in the order. A horse called Aloof. Now, we'll probably run him. I'll just see how he works in the morning. He's in a 1,200 metre 3-year-old maiden. He ran a really good race first up last time in. We put him in the way. He's had a really nice spell, come back in. He's still pretty young, that horse. He's going to need this prep. I think sort of maybe, a winter 3-year-old, he'll be an absolute beauty. But he's going to, I'm no doubt he'll race well if we step him out on Monday. And a really nice filly that we actually syndicated a few months ago called Bjorn Pretty. She's a little high chaparral 3-year-old filly. She'll step out. She's had a few trials, does a lot wrong. Actually, she's going to have her first start in a set of blinkers, but she'll jump out, big long straight at Geelong. We'll ride her nice and quiet, pull her to the middle of the track and let her rip. No doubt she'll run home, be hitting the line really, really strong. Then we'll go up in distance with her after this, but really nice progressive 3-year-old filly who she'll definitely need a bit of racing, but when she gets to a mile, I think you'll find she's going to be a really nice horse. Now, on Wednesday, we'll probably take Kawabata to Sandown. She went fair the other day. I just thought she was beaten by better horses the other day. There wasn't a lot of excuses for her. Going up to the 2,400 should suit her. She's going to drop about 5 kilos in weight to what she carried her last start. Her form before that over a mile and a quarter was okay. She goes to the 2,400 now, and that sort of looks like where she needs to be. Been riding her nice and close. We might just ride her off the speed, down in the weights, and just see if she hits the line a bit better. But, Kawabata, she's a beauty. She's always tries her hardest and is always around about the mark over this sort of distance. Yeah, 2016, it was a pretty good year. Trained probably a bit over 20 odd winners, I suppose. Thanks very much to all our owners for supporting the stable, and well done to all the staff. They did a great job as always. Probably a couple of things that come out of the year was, London Fog. He sort of went from this time of year sort of getting beaten at Camperdown 58 grade to end up winning a couple of multiple races in town. Won the Geelong Horse of the Year, which is fantastic. Just did a great job, the horse, and hopefully he's not bottomed out yet. Horse like Severn Road, he won a couple of races, 1,000 days between wins, and he ended up winning a couple. So well done to Georgie. She rode him a couple of those races, and Georgie also won a couple of awards through the year, which is great. She's off at Hazes at the moment, and hopefully she can kick home a few winners in not too distant future. Probably our most progressive horse that we sort of produced this year was Roldana. She won a couple of races and really looked like a nice horse. Horses, all the form around her is fantastic. She's just come back into work now and probably be at the races in the next 6 or 7 weeks, and pretty keen to get her back into the stable and get her racing, because I think she's certainly, out of all the horses in the stable, really the one to follow. Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. In fact, that's it for another year at Emsley Lodge. Thanks everybody for all the support and watching our video, and by all means don't be afraid to share our video around. Yeah, pretty keen. 2017. There's some really nice young horses here that are a couple of 3-year-olds going to step out this week and next week, and certainly a couple of nice 2-year-olds even. Pete and Jim have actually bred a couple of really nice horses, so interesting to see when they hit the track next year. And a couple of other really nice ones that have a little charge forward filly that we showed on our video the day. We've had her in work now and looks like it's a bit of a runner. So if you do want to take a share in a horse and you're not sure how to do it, this is the ideal horse for it. She's not expensive, and I think there's about 20 or 30% left. So if you're keen on it, by all means get on to Janet and take a share in it. She's in work and she'll be probably back into the stables in about 4 weeks. Till next week, till next year, see you later.
I struck a little bit of bad luck on him last start at Wodonga, but it was still a really good run. And on Tuesday at Wangaratta, I already said that, did I? Yeah, unless they get transferred to back of the... That's the end of that section.
She will be, you can, dickhead, what are you doing?